Hi guys, today I'm going to talk to you about the disorders that have to do with human growth hormone. So these are the three disorders that we're going to be talking about: dwarfism, acromegaly, and gigantism. So we're going to start with dwarfism. In dwarfism, someone who's experiencing this will be someone that has low levels of hGH. So basically, how that is going to play out is the person is going to not be able to obviously grow as tall because their hGH is lower. They're going to end up having shorter bone growth, and their cells are not going to be as able to multiply as well as they normally would be able to. So this is a genetically inherited disorder that someone would be born with. So if for their entire life they have low levels of human growth hormone, when they hit puberty, they don't go through that normal growth spurt. There's also a bunch of other medical kind of conditions that go along with someone who has dwarfism due to the fact that they're not being able to do protein synthesis and cell division as well as someone who has regular levels of human growth hormone. The other two, acromegaly and gigantism, both of these are classified as ones that have high human growth hormone. So the difference between the two is gigantism is for the person's entire life. Acromegaly is only classified as something that happens during adulthood. So gigantism would be one where, again, their entire life is they have too high of human growth hormone, so their cell division is happening more rapidly. They're growing their bones. They're not able to ever basically have the growth plates in their long bones, like their femur and their humerus and those bones like that. So the femur, the humerus, would basically never fuse. So they're continuously going to grow tall and tall and tall and tall. And obviously, as you guys can imagine, that wouldn't feel very nice. This woman here is. This is her sister right here. So this woman has gigantism and is obviously way above what we would call as normal height. Again, different medical conditions that would happen, probably a lot of pain and issues with this. This is usually caused by someone having a pituitary gland tumor, usually is what caused gigantism. So if someone does have a pituitary gland tumor and it's causing them to have gigantism, if they had that pituitary gland tumor removed, they would obviously then have normal levels of human growth hormone and stop growing. This is different from acromegaly because acromegaly is basically someone just has normal growth hormone as they grow and hit puberty, and um, basically after that, then they're going to experience all of a sudden an increase in human growth hormone. So they stopped growing tall because they have their growth plates fused in their long bones, like their femur and their humerus. And then later in life, maybe in their 20s and 30s, once they've stopped growing, they all of a sudden see an increase in human growth hormone. So they would have other bones being growing wider or kind of misshapen, but they can't be the long bones. So the long bones are the humerus and the femur and the ones that make up your arms and your legs. But you also have other bones that are different shapes, like, for example, your jaw. Um, your jawbone is a little bit of an irregular shaped bone, so it doesn't actually ever stop growing. So if human growth hormone is really high in the adulthood, someone's jaw can really increase in size. Okay, this kind of brow bone will increase. Their hands and their feet can get wider because the bones that make up the hands and the feet again aren't long bones. They don't have a growth plate. So when they have those high levels of human growth hormone, it's gonna basically just widen all these bones. So this is an example of a female who has acromegaly. This is her when she's 9 years old. And then when she's 16, so you guys can see similar facial structures in the nose, the eyebrow bone, kind of similar face shape. When she's 33, she had developed between 16 and 33 acromegaly. So again, you can kind of see differences in the face shape. Her nose is a lot broader. Her chin is starting to become more square. And then the brow bone is a little bit more prominent in this individual when she's 33. And then by the time she gets to 52, you can see her chin is quite a bit wider than it was when she was a child. Again, nose is a little bit wider and the brows are quite a bit different. Like, I wouldn't even say this woman looks like the same little girl that she was when she was 9. So that is what acromegaly is. It's a little bit different than gigantism because it develops when the individual is an adult. So the bones that are still able to grow do, but the ones that are making you taller are unfortunately not able to grow. So those are my 3 examples of the disorders that have to do with hGH. So you do have to know these 3 disorders on top of all of the other disorders that we learned in class. I just wanted to make a quick video because I was going to be teaching this earlier, but I didn't get a chance to. So hopefully you guys are all doing well. Have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.